shambled as they gracefully meandered toward the lake ahead. The largest of the deer stood closest to the shore. It stretched its neck back and forth, flexing the joints and muscles it had used to bring it to this lake. It looked to the sky, then craned its neck forward, seeing the reflection of the mountains in the lake. The water glistened as if it was life itself. It plunged its mouth and nose in and drank, consumed for a whirl, the water it had walked so long for. Cade inhaled slowly through his nose, feeling his chest rise to let it flow before him. The steel-tipped arrow glided through the air, finally free. The arrow had been drawn all day, waiting, poised to strike. The arrow sailed through the leaves, leaving behind small circular holes before sliding in and resting in the warm, still mass of the deer's skull.
Lifetimes looking for the philosopher's stone and wasted my time.
Fuck yeah. That is so negative looking. I've never seen anything look so negative. It just looks like without hope. It looks like more, I haven't seen anything look more negative than that. That's what I was trying to get at. It's like more like a temporal negative. It's like negative positive because it's like the way that the song is going, it's like fast and negative. Fast and like in the void zone where I fall a lot or like where it's like mishaps or like maybe it can hit like that chord that I'm trying to find.
We spent time beside the pyramids in the full light of the moon. We sat next to walls, shared what we consumed. Felt just like a dream, but I knew it was the truth. Before I some God, making stories in my room. I roamed the sand, told you land, the winds carried proof. An oasis just beyond the river of these dunes. I failed to say that I was vague, but know that when I met you, I could not be slain in night or day, but I did it to protect you. It's awkward and it's fragile, but I give it to you too. For death disrupts the poems of this room. And when no blade can mark your flesh, but slaughter if you choose. We spent our time amongst the poor when kingdom was to rule. Gold is made for brutes. And silly folks with nothing have own hearts to fool, but the scales perched on you and as alone as you. That key is lost in nowhere, but the lock is drifting too. Snakes grow gray, natures of the two. When I'm a skull, I will be resolute, but by that time it will be as late for me as you. Gold is made for brutes. And silly folks with nothing have own hearts to fool. The scales perched on you and as alone as you.
Today is November 6th. Sorry. That was December 6th, 2012. I'm here in San Francisco, and I'm a friend, but I was pretty sure I want to start a family in the next 5 years.
castle. I saw your spells, and I was trapped in. For every word goes dull without practice. My eyes were red, I'm merely saddened. You read some stories, what happened after? I was sure, but I imagine, which is why this is fast tense.
Paper cigarettes. Looks like I won't go outside today.
I saw more than I'd ever imagined. As a boy, playing Sims all day. Evie got that letter from Valerie. Falls from open SSH. And anything now that comes after won't be the same as those days. Left the stapler on the keyboard. You can get loads of free cash that way. It wouldn't work now if you tried it, but I'd love to show you the place I made that just was great. I made a sector, your eyes were brown, up in your castle. I saw your spells, and I was trapped in. For every word goes dull without practice.
Today I was walking my dog, and an exceptionally beautiful woman came up to me and said, "Hey, I love your energy." And I looked at her and I thought, I would be so good as your wife. All I would want is for you to exist and to let me behold you. And if you dared to touch me, I would explode into 1 trillion atoms and immediately fly into the sun. And so in response I said, "Oh my God, I love your pants."
I mean, who really cares how I dress? I'm tired of people judging me by how I look. Oh, and hey, check out my shoes. They're not black.
I shook her hand, and I looked behind her, and there was an empty casket, and I just thought, well, I was just going to crawl in there.
It was a Tuesday, I think, in 2033. Whisperings of zombies had showed up on TV. People were worried, but skepticism marked, for it was only one sighting, and it was fine in the dark. That's New Year's party was on the eve of 34. Substance and music are what people should afford. Clock struck 12 and something happened by chance. A twist of fate would surprise this yearly dance. An instant grows shut up covered in blood. Limbs hung from bones and teeth fell where people stood. The people felt helpless and many thought they'd die, but the eve of this year harbored a puzzling surprise. The zombies were odd as they didn't want to bite. It seemed to be the brains that brought them out that night. The world was in chaos, but by a twist of chance, all these zombies truly wanted was an uninterrupted dance. At first folks were unsure, it felt a little odd to dance beside corpses with their skin rotting off. But once people learned that they could each other crowd, zombies turned into the best folks that you could have around. Now it's 2043 and all the living are gone. They got bored, took spaceships to the great beyond. Space was good, but Earth stayed the best, with the undead dancing until the sun saw its death.
Actually a lot more interesting than I am, but there's probably a moral in there somewhere.
I was supposed to shut it down 30 minutes ago, but it looks like the servers are still running now. What's gonna probably happen?
Philosophy I have explored as well as medicine and law. Add to these, regrettably, my studies in theology. But here I sit, a foolish boor, no wiser than I was before. No dog can live like this. Knowledge gained is far from bliss. So I resolve my soul to free through sympathy and alchemy.